Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to episode 4 of Crafty Craft Season 2. So, I have done a lot in between episodes. I wasn't able to record, but I have managed to set up this farm now, and it is working. The items get piped out the bottom using this nifty little thing, the logistical sorter. Basically, it starts at the top. All the seeds go to the dark blue filter. Dark green are the wheat, and dark green is also seeds as well, so any overflow seeds go to my dark green, which is over there. One thing I do need to do, which I haven't done yet, is jump down here. Oh, I forgot about that. I run into some issues in between, so I never look this up because I'm all in peaceful. Please tell me I have some blocks. No, I don't. Let me just get some blocks. There we go. I'm safe again now. But what I do need to do is just come over to here, and on this side of my filter line, if you, I need to change it. I don't think it matters mode necessarily. You shift click it, you can change the colour. Like so. So you can see I filtered that to dark green and filtered that to dark blue. So now only dark blue can go down that way. I don't think it would have been an issue, but it's better to have it filtered like that. And then, as you can see now, if I mine my way up here, I will eventually put a ladder in, but as you can see I've got 6 seeds in there. Well, them 6 seeds I put in manually. I haven't seen any more come in since, but it hasn't been running that long, and I've already got 23 wheat. Some of it were bone mealed, but a lot of it was actually gathered by the farm itself. So, I did some crafting. So, if we remember from the last episode, we was working on getting ethylene. Like so. So it's water, hydrogen, biofuel, and that'll get you substrate, which you can make more of substrate if you wanted to. Or if you look at the uses for substrate, you can use liquid ethylene, oxygen, and the substrate to make a HDP pellet, which if you look at the uses for, you can make into the sheets, which is used for a few things, but I don't necessarily think anything that we need to actually worry about getting. Is the rod used for anything? No, not really. Unless I'm missing something there. No, there isn't anything there. So we don't need to worry about that substrate, what we have then. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to teach both of these how to make them. So if you remember, a pressurized reaction chamber needs water, which you've got there, and hydrogen, which we've got there. So I'm going to put it here, like that, so we can pipe it in there, there, and the front. And then we're going to pipe out the top and into the gas burning generator, like so. And I'm actually going to need to rotate this. So, nice feature is quick to rotate, and then the side you click on is the side it rotates to. So yes, now it's time to sort out doing this. There will be a tank on top of there, like that. And then I now need some pipes and things. So it's now going to be mechanical pipes, definitely. Universal cable, definitely. And pressurized tubes. So pressurized tubes will come out the top of it. Side config for gases is output on the top, and then dark red is the input line there, like that. Universal cable, I need to get power into it, so I'm going to power from the bottom. Same thing for over here. I'm going to need to get power into this crusher. So I'm going to just power it like so. And I don't need back pipe there now. Cable there, so it's a little bit tidier. Ow. Real skeleton. Hi. Then, if remember, this takes water, but we can reconfigure. We can turn that off like so. Turns out you can actually pull water out of that machine. And then over here, we need to go side config. We need to go get our fluid side. And we need to say it needs to be this side. Yes. There we go. As you can see, we've now got water in there. I can now come over here, shift click that to pull it. And then the water's now ending up in here. Perfect. Then this tank here, the output face is this side here, so we need to say output. That's now filling up with hydrogen, which is perfect. And then we do need some item pipes, but I'll do that in just a second. Oh god, there's a baby skeleton. They're stupid baby skeletons. They like run at a bajillion mile an hour. And I'm just like, we're going to... This isn't cheating. This is getting rid of baby skeletons. Whoever thought baby skeletons needed to be in the game, I want to meet you personally. Please, you know, reach out to me if you thought baby skeletons were a good idea. Baby zombies are a nightmare. Thought baby skeletons that like glitch around the world is a good idea. Now I can shift click these back into there like so, and I can pull out some logistical transporters, and I don't need to do many, I just need 3 like so, and I need to tell it first of all turn everything off so I can figure out the siding. The back of it needs to be input. Oh wait, is that the... Okay, back of it is output then, I guess. And then it means that side there is the input auto eject on. Ooh, that was that here. That noise then was this here shooting out 3 items, I do believe. If we stay here, we might actually watch the items come up. Unless they were just seeds, but if anything's been ejected out of it, then it should be. Oh, here we go, I think. Yep, there we go. And there you can see some wheat coming in. Wheat's going into there, getting processed. I can pull it out manually, it doesn't matter. Then the input here needs to be like that. And then, oops, side config, gases, eject on. As you can see, we're now starting to gain gases, which I can output to the bottom. And then that we already have power in there and ethylene building up. It took 1 millibucket, guys. 1 millibucket, and it made and filled the internal buffer. We get a stupid amount of power from ethylene, which is good because I now want to work on getting cubes. So we can work on getting the basic energy cube, which luckily... Oh, I never taught the energy tablets. Okay then. Luckily by now I remember what it is. It's 4 of that, 3 of that, and 2 of them, I think. Might be 4 of them and 2 redstone. No, it's just 2 of them. Okay. I don't know, I've just pulled out a lot of them because we're going to need them. Steel casings and iron. Let's see. Stack of iron, sure. I'm gonna pull out 2 steel casings. Oh, and I'm also going to need a few other things here, so I'm going to need some redstone, and I'm also going to need some of these. And what's the next tier up after that? It's the reinforced stuff, which is diamond in there, which we haven't even got to yet. Also 2 pieces of osmium as well. And I should be able to teach that, which means I can pull out basic energy cube. Now, why am I I don't know why I'm searching there. Osmium times 2. Uses for you is to make the advanced one, which holds 3.2 million RF. What I just want to see is if I put you in there, yes, see? You don't actually say learned. So it's thinking I want to make the basic one, because notice they have the same EMC value. So you want to be very wary of that as well. But being able to pull out basic ones like that is still very useful. And then if I throw that there, we're now gaining a large amount of power. We already have nearly 2 million RF per tick. Well, 2 million RF in there. Oh, and look at that, we've filled up the entire buffer. Pretty much. And yeah, we haven't even scratched the surface of what one gas burning generator can do. So I'm going to now configure it so that output is that side for energy. Then I'm going to get some universal cables and some throw these in there now actually as well. So I don't need them anymore. I'm now going to pull out some upgrades, so I don't know how many I'm going to need. I'm going to pull out 4 sets. And I don't think I can put gas upgrades in any of these, but we're going to find out. Can't put any gas upgrades in there, so it's only actually... So I can't put any upgrades in there, so it's actually only 2 of these that need to get upgraded. Now the question is, can this accept gas upgrades? Support speed, energy, muffling. No. Doesn't look like it. And just to confirm, we can't shift quick gas upgrades in there, no. Can't shift quick any upgrades in here at all anyway. So that's fine. I can pull out that 50 something substrate. And now we're just waiting for more wheat. So we have actually used up all our wheat at this point. We can use seeds, but seeds only get you 1 per. But I just really want to make sure that not impacting too badly. We are impacting slightly. I'm actually going to say dumping excess on here for this oxygen, so our hydrogen still fills up. That does mean this machine's running all the time now at a whopping 600,000 RF per tick, which yeah is actually slightly concerning. But I should be able to do that as well. It should get a little bit more power for it. And then like so. And we shouldn't be really hurting for power now, as we have a buffer with 3.2 million RF in it. That also means now we can disconnect our wind turbines. And come along here and get rid of our wind turbines, because we now don't need them anymore. as we have now officially moved to a completely passive, stupid amount of RF per tick. Yes, the wind turbines were passive, but they didn't get us enough RF there. And we also need to make sure that we actually put something in there. So I'm actually going to pull out a stack of seeds and just stick it in there. So that makes sure wheat goes in here then to get us the most amount possible. We'll fill up this gas tank and then we'll fill up this buffer as well. And as you can see, we're only burn rating about 4 or 5 tick, which only generates us at this rate about 1.4 thousand RF per tick, which seems to be our passive running rate for all our stuff here. Even all our things like hydrogen, whatever, are running. Well, the hydrogen's running constantly now. What we should do, really, is get another one of these electrolytic separators. Which actually should be fairly easy to do. I thought I actually taught it the electrolytic separator, but I guess not. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to come over here and pick it up. I'm actually going to come over here and teach it like that, which means I don't lose its inventory. And then I'm also going to come grab another 8 and 8 of them like that. You see the one with a slightly bent name goes there like that, because that's already got its internal thing and everything configured. The hydrogen will be set like that, and the oxygen will be dumping excess. And then you will go there like that. You've now got water and hydrogen. Your hydrogen will be dumping excess. Your oxygen won't be. Which now means that not only does that use a lot of RF per tick, but it also means that now the system will actually back stuff and stop running, whereas before it didn't. Pressurized tube. It should only be one I need, because I should be able to do that. There we go, that's filled up that's filled up, and you see now that stopped running, and that stopped running. That's not running, that's still got some of them in, and then that's not running now. That should mean that burn rate should maybe drop. Because none of these machines here are running. I don't think. No, we've only got this crusher that runs occasionally. I wish I had an actual use for this substrate, but other than generating more substrate or turning it into HDPE, which we don't actually need, because neither the sheets or rods have any use. This uses 200 RF per tick. Generate along with the 20 RF per tick here. What we do have at the moment though is a slight issue that we don't have enough sides to this block. Because we've got this machine here, which at this point doesn't actually need to be here anymore. So we could break that machine. Oh, and when we placed it down and we had all that lag, we have lag now breaking that block. But luckily, there we go. Because all the things had EMC value, that block is no longer needed. And this one might have, yes it does, so I can just burn that block, because we don't need it anymore. And then all I need to do is get a drawer and a logistical transporter. And break that. I'm just going to leave it there. It's not like I'm going to need it. Side config for items is going to be the back of the block. Eject on. And then I'm going to stick the Go like that. Which, there we go, we now have 86 substrate in there. So that'll fill up. This will fill up. We're now using a very little burn rate. Occasionally producing a spike of about something amount of RF per tick, and these don't use very much RF per tick either. Sludge as well is something we can output from this, and it does have a use actually. Later on, I don't think I can interact with that directly, but if I look at there we go, sludge. I'm going to the sludge refiner, which the uses for stuff with you can get clay, dirt, gravel, mycelium. Produce earth-like materials. Basically, we don't need it. I thought that was the other thing, but it isn't. So what we can do is, I thought there was a way you can actually just tell it to void it, but I don't think it matters if it fills up. As you can see, this wheat farm's going rather well, producing a nice amount of wheat for us, and seeds eventually as well. However, at this moment we aren't actually generating any seeds from it. So, what do we need to work on next? Well, I would like a house. I'm going to be honest, I would really like to have a house now. We've got this mess of machines here, which eventually will get moved. But I would like to be able to get a house. As well as a bed, potentially, as well. But I don't know if I've got any I do have string. Okay, so I can just get a bed now. There we go. And with some wood, I should then be able to make a bed. Perfect. Perfect. And now I have a respawn point as well. And it's now daytime again. First thing, let me just throw in some of these ores into this system. Almost finished processing through all my ores. This one should only generate 12 pieces of tin. There we go. And I'm going to throw in my 6 silver there as well. I'm really happy I invested in getting a 3 times ore processing, because when it comes to maybe the next episode, or in between this episode and next, I might do a nice big long mining session, getting loads of resources, and be able to come back up and throw it in and get 3 times ores on it is going to be really good. What I will do though is I'm going to get a, don't think I've taught it up proper yet. Well, actually, pork chops. I'm going to take a stack of that. My food's now going to be pork chops. Chest. Don't even have I haven't even taught it chests. Okay. I'm going to get a logistic transport pipe. And I'm going to pull out 8 wood, like so. I also made another crafting table in between episodes, so I can craft more than one thing. I'm actually going to need another chest. I'm going to have a chest here, what pulls into there, and then I'm going to have a chest there, which is my output chest. Like that, there we go. So your output and your input is set to the top, and your output is already set correctly, as we can see by the copper being in there. Perfect. Now, what I do want to look at doing is getting a backpack. There's multiple backpacks, however, the backpack I'm aiming to get is a storage emphasis diamond backpack, which needs a large amount of diamonds, but mainly starts off with some wool and leather, and obviously a chest. We're going to need a lot of chests for this, so I'm going to pull out half a stack of chests. I'm going to need some leather, which I'm hoping I have some of. No, I don't. But I do believe that rotten flesh can turn into some leather. Yes, it can. 4p. Oh, wait. Yes. If you remember rightly, in the last season, I found out that this recipe doesn't actually work. Rotten flesh can generate 2 of that. Huh. So what I'm actually going to do there is I'm actually going to grab 4 of that. And I'm going to slash give... let me see... Oops. Minecraft, hold on. Leather. There we go. So I've given myself some leather, and then I'm going to trash can them. I'm also going to, while I'm here... no, I won't actually. I'm going to trash can the lunar dust, but it's actually quite a thing. There we go. So now I've got that piece of leather, I can now teach it to there, and I'm going to pull out a stack of that as well. I think we only need 6 diamonds for that one. I don't know how many we need for this one. I'm going to assume it might be some decent amount. And it's same for iron as well. With leather and chests should be everything we need then to make hopefully 2 backpacks. And some wool. The reason I want 2 backpacks, or in this case I might actually make 3, is we need more iron. There we go, that should be enough iron there to do a few more backpacks. Yes, with a few more of them. And I'm going to upgrade all of them to iron backpacks. Sure, I've got some iron nuggets, it doesn't matter. Then I'm going to have a gold backpack. What to get upgrade to a diamond backpack. I'm actually going to need a little bit more gold now as well. Like that, so I should be able to make then 2 gold backpacks, like so. The reason for this is, first of all, a diamond one is nice and large, which is good. However, when mining, the main issue I run into is I run out of inventory space for things like cobblestone. So what I do is I carry an extra backpack. So my goal is, when I go mining, is always to fill up either a gold backpack or a diamond backpack, depending on what I'm feeling like. And for this mining session, because it's just the first one, I'm going to fill up a gold backpack. And then my other gold backpack here gets filled up with things like cobblestone, gravel, dirt, all that kind of thing. And then diamond one then is my overflow for anything. Then I tend to try and keep my inventory completely empty. What I will do is I'm going to throw the configurator in there, as I shouldn't need that anymore. And should just be able to get some torches. What I'll do, guys, I'll be back in just 1 minute. And we're back, guys. Apologies again, it seems like I'm doing this a lot, but I have just realised now what time we are on. So I'm going to start wrapping up the episode here. I knew it was close to wrapping up point, but I didn't realise quite what time it was. So what I'm going to do is, in between episodes, I'm going to do some mining. Hopefully get us a decent amount of resources. So it can come back next episode. What I may also do is, in between episodes, start laying out the foundation for me a house. Then next episode, we'll come back, build the house. Maybe that might... Hopefully, if we have some time after that episode, then we'll start moving some of our things to that house. So start moving our processing and things into the house then as well. I do also want to look at getting a bigger energy cube. Using one of the multi-block cubes. And generating a large amount. As you can see there, we've already got 15 buckets worth of ethylene if this were liquid. And a large amount. I have to just put it like that. 163 substrate already. Oh, and we're starting to gain seeds in here as well, which is good. It means the system is actually working as well. And eventually, once that backstuffs, this'll back stuff, then this'll back stuff, this'll back stuff, and then this'll back stuff, and then we'll have wheat back stuff in as well, which will be good. So yeah, I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, etc. And I will see you in the next episode. See you later. Bye, guys.